Primal movement, lower body mobility routine. Let's get right into it. We're gonna take two movements from our elements program, the bear and the monkey. I'm gonna do a couple variations. Don't worry if you're not familiar with these movements. I'll kind of sort of break it down as I'm going. Let's get going. We're gonna start off first with the A-frame. So hands on the ground, shoulder width apart, feet on the ground, shoulder width apart. I'm gonna push my butt up into the air. We're gonna hang out here for just a second. Keep pushing away from the ground. Push, 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 push. Don't worry if you can't get your heels down to the ground, perfectly fine. From here, we're gonna start off with the bear. I'm gonna take my right hand forward, left foot forward, left hand forward, right foot forward. Keep pushing your butt up into the air. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna go forward here. All right, we're gonna go backwards now, pushing down into the floor, making sure that you're driving your butt up into the air. All right, we're gonna stop. We're gonna bring this left hand forward again. We're gonna pull the right foot forward about halfway. Turn both of my heels so they're touching the ground. I'm gonna drop my hip down, but my arm is straight right here. I'm gonna focus on just hanging out in this position. Feel a good stretch on the side right here. Make sure that my shoulder is up over my hand. I'm now gonna push my butt up into the air. Push, 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 push. Gonna go to the opposite side. Show you a butt shot here. So right hand goes forward, left foot forward, heels to the ground, shoulder over the hand, dropping the heels. I want you to hang out here for just a second. Feel that stretch, feel that stretch. All right, so from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna go into a squat. That is good for me. Do what's good for you, okay? If you can't go all the way down, it's perfectly fine. Just find a position that's gonna be good for you. Don't worry about position of your feet. I just want you to get into a comfortable position. Hang out here. What we're going to do is we're going to do what's called around the world. And so I'm going to ask you to take your left hand. It's going to go back behind. You're going to load that hand. Right hand is going to come behind you. You're going to pull the left hand forward, push off the ground and come forward. If you're having trouble doing that, just don't put your hand as far back. You can use your fingers on the ground and you can do this again. We're going to go in the opposite direction. Right hand goes to the floor. Sit back. Left hand. Hang out here for a second. We're going to lift the hips up into the air for just a second. We're going to pull the hips back down. We're going to come forward. All right, this time around, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shift my body slightly. So what I'm going to do is place my left hand in front of me so that my fingers are facing to the right. All I'm going to do is pull this right foot back so that now I'm facing this way so that I can now do a monkey this way. Now a monkey, all we're going to do is we're going to take our hands out in front, load to the side here, go up onto our toes, push down into the floor, bringing my shoulders over my hands. I'm going to pop up over to the opposite side, hang out in this squat. Doing good. Keep with me here. Having fun. We're having fun. We're going to go the opposite direction here for the monkey. Hands go on the ground. Load the hands. Up on the toes. Pull the feet across. We're going to change things up. We're actually going to do a long leg monkey. And a long leg monkey is simply where as we go into our standard monkey, I extend the leg. Then I can just hang out in this position for just a second. Feel free to go ahead, sit back into this. If you can't do that, perfectly fine. Maybe you get stuck here. You can't get back up. It's cool. Use your hand. Push it into the floor. Get yourself back into this position. I want you to pull this foot now close so that you're in the squat. We're going to do the long leg monkey to this side. So I'm going to load, push down into the ground, hop over, extending my right leg this time. Hang out in this position just for a second. You can sit into it. You can sit back further into it if you'd like. Hey, if you don't need to use your hands, you can pop right back up into this position. This time what I'm going to do is come up so that my legs are open in a straddle position. From here, I'm going to pull this foot a little closer so that I can initiate the straight leg monkey. Loading my hands on the ground. Shoulders over the hands. I pop up over the opposite side. I'm going to return to that position. And we're going to do two more. 1, 2, sink into the monkey, and we're done. All right, super quick lower body mobility routine. Feel free to extend the amount of time that you're performing each movement or just keep it the way it is. Follow along if you want to use it maybe for a wake up in the morning. You can maybe use this as a prep before you start a heavy leg day workout, or you could even use it, take a break from work, go around on the floor, then go back, do your computer stuff. However you want to use it, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. Leave a comment below letting me know how you're going to use this routine. Be sure to check out our program elements for detailed tutorials and the programming for all the movements that we did in today's video.